we're talking about how to advertise in Facebook for absolute beginners. So if you're not an absolute beginner, leave this video now because you're going to be mad. So this is for the person that's never ever in their life did Facebook advertising. All right, here we go. Now, we're going to go to create ads, and this is the ad manager. There's two different ways you can create an ad. You can use ads manager or you can use the power editor. But the power editor is for advanced users. So let's start out with a conversion ad. We can set one up. You have to name your conversion. Let's say we are selling an iPhone case. Okay. You're going to have to verify your pixel before you even do that, but I'm not going to show you how to do that in this video. But verifying your pixel is taking the code from the pixel and placing it to where you want to track on your website. So then once you do that, you will come here and you will say what area you put it in. So wherever you put the pixel, you want to track. So let's say every time somebody adds something to the cart, that equals one conversion for you because you're doing a conversion campaign. So every time that a customer go to your store and they put something in the cart, that is a success for you because that is what your objective is. So then the audience, you have to know who you want to target. So if you, in this example, we're selling an iPhone case. So if you want to sell an iPhone case and you don't already have a target, we don't have anything saved here. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna figure out who we want to target. So there's a thing called Audience Insight Tool that you will want to go to and look at what kind of audience you think would be best for you in your what you're selling. But that's not what we're going over in this video. This video is just for learning how to set up this ad. But so don't worry about this detailed targeting stuff until you set that up. But just for the sake of this video, I'm gonna show you how you should do it once you get your interests and your demographics set up. Once you do your research, so people that have an iPhone would be one. If you were trying to sell an iPhone case, so maybe smartphones, um, maybe an iPhone 6, and you can see over here the potential reach of people. This is way too many people. This is really broad, and your ad's probably really not gonna perform that well. So what you want to do is you want to uncheck expand interest when it may increase conversions at a lower cost. You don't want to do this. So you want to narrow your audience. So we're going to click narrow audience. And now we're going to type in that these people have to also like ebooks online. Ebooks online. And Amazon Kindle. And we're going to do another category, narrow it even further again, and we're going to put in maybe they're like educational technology. So this 1.4 million people, it's kind of high, but you see how the number came down. The number came down. That's what you want to get a sweet spot, like to maybe like 500,000 to a million, maybe 1.5 million people. And so you got your categories, and let's change the age too. You might want to do from 18 to let's say 41, and people who not everyone in this location, but people who live in this location. So now that even made it even smaller. So when you mess with all this stuff, it tweaks these numbers over here. So now what you want to do is you want to edit the placement. I always edit my placement. Right here, you can do all devices, which means that it will show for laptops, desktops, tablets, iPhones, Android phones, everything that has some kind of way to search on Facebook. But mobile devices have given me the best results. But it's all about testing. You never know. Whatever you're selling might be better on desktop. So you can do a split test, do one ad for mobile, then one ad for desktop only, and see which one has better results, and then pick the best one and scale it up. So, and another thing too, as far as like where your ad is being placed, what platform do you want it to be on? You can have it on Facebook, Instagram, or Audience Network. And Audience Network is basically when the person that saw your ad leaves Facebook, the ad follows them. So I really don't like using it. I don't want to stalk my customers that hard. So I normally untick that one. And I untick Instagram as well. And then I'll come over here and I'll open up Facebook and I'll get rid of this right column because it's going to show on the right column of the Facebook. And I just leave feeds and instant articles on. And here is where you can, if you wanted to go only on iPhone, which would be a good idea because we're advertising for an iPhone case. So we're just going to do iOS devices only. So we know these people like Apple products. So this is about knowing your audience, you know. So now your daily budget. This is all about how much bankroll you got. How much money can you afford to spend every day? And to be honest, when you start doing these Facebook ads, you're going to lose a lot of money, especially because you don't know what you're doing. And it takes a while to get adjusted to this. So if you come here, I think a lot of the good sweet spots for testing is $5. If you can afford more than that, then go ahead. Do $500 a day, whatever you can afford. So now we got everything set up on that part. Now we hit continue. And then you pick what kind of format you want to use and also what page do you want to use. So on this, I have two pages on here. I got test one and another one that I had on here for this example. We can just use the one that's already selected, and we're gonna do a video. No, we're gonna do a single image. Let's do an image, and then you can upload your image here. Put your website here, your ad copy here and here, and the news link fee description will be at the bottom. And then everything is done once you set up what kind of pictures you want to have, and then you just look at maybe before you hit place order, you might want to review your order. That is pretty much it as far as how to set up how to set up an ad. So this is going to be a little mini series that I'm going to do on this topic, and I want to show you in the next video how to use the Audience Insight tool.